Nana goo goo. Nana goo goo. What the hell is this guy saying? Is he saying Goonie Goo Goo back from the old Eddie Murphy SNL days? No, no, no. What I'm saying is Nana Goo Goo. Nana Goo Goo. So wait a second. Who does this guy think he is? Is he calling us a bunch of babies? Well, as far as who I am, in the next video, I'll refresh who I think I am. But in this video, what I'm doing is proposing the question through asking through saying Nana Goo Goo. What I'm saying is, where are we now developmentally as a species? Keep in mind, we're still very young. We're only 6,000 years old as a modern civilization, roughly. And in that trajectory, we have demonstrated remarkable power, remarkable strength. And if I were to submit where I believe we are developmentally, I would submit that we're at the bam, 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 bam stage. The stage where we show off our power by demonstrating how we can dominate another. We can dominate the earth, we can dominate nature, we can dominate other people, and that's how value gets depicted. It gets depicted through how we demonstrate our power. Now, just like in childhood development, where those who understand it or are familiar with it or have experienced it recognize that in child development, before children take a developmental leap, there's often a regression before the launch. And I would submit to you that we are in the regression before the launch into a new developmental stage. And that new developmental stage, I would suggest, is the stage where we learn how to responsibly handle the power that we have. As the expression goes, with great power comes great responsibility. And I would submit that we are moving to that place. Now, if we look at where we've been, we have done some remarkable things. We have gone from barefoot to sandals to Air Jordans. We have gone to horse and buggy, to automobiles, to airplanes, to rocket ships. We have also gone from the oppression of another to the oppression of another. We have also gone from the killing of another to the killing of another. So we have this dichotomy where intellectually and technologically we are like this. And then in terms of civility and humanity, I would say we are more like this. And the reason why I would say like this is even if we are just staying the same, time keeps moving. And when time keeps moving, if you stay the same, then time passes us by and we fall further and further behind. So many of you may say to yourself, I don't know if we could ever do this or whatever. But before we move on, let's implement one of our tools, the tool of the breath. And in the breath, we are creating that pause. And in that pause, we are trying to imagine a world where we take a developmental leap from bam, 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 bam to let's be responsible and judicious with our power. Let's actually reflect on the impact that we have on one another and move to a more humane way of exerting that power. So let's pause. Let's take that breath. So as we continue, many are still probably saying, both in their own lives, I don't know if I can move beyond where I am. And in our collective lives, I don't think we can do this. I don't think we can create a world where all human beings are treated as created equal and given equal opportunity and live in harmony with the larger universe. We can't do that. We will never do that. We can't. We can't. And to that I would say, I would paraphrase the great Kung Fu Panda in Kung Fu Panda 3, where Kung Fu Panda is now charged with leading the troops, and his sensei says to him, It's time. It's time for you to lead your troops. Panda says, I can't. I can't. Sensei says, you must and you can't. I can't. I can't. You must and you can. I can't. I can't. You must and you can. If you only do what you can do, you will never be anything more than what you are right now. Believe. Believe in the possibility of making the impossible possible. Sincerely, fellow world citizen.